Alrighty, what's going on today, you guys? So today I want to answer the question, are KRK Rokit G4 5s good for mixing? If you guys don't know a lot about KRK systems and their Rokits, KRK began manufacturing studio monitors back in 2003. That was with their Generation 1 studio monitors. We are currently in 2020 right now, and you are looking at the KRK G4 8s. The G4 stands for Generation 4, and the 8 stands for 8-inch low-frequency driver. These in particular are really, really great mid-priced studio monitors that are professional and intended for mixing at a flat frequency response. Now, of course, that video is not about these 8s, but actually about the 5s. The 5s are the lowest, I guess, priced monitors in the lineup, in the KRK Rokit lineup. They always have been. 5 inches has always been the smallest that KRK has manufactured, and actually the smallest that most studio monitor manufacturers make. Now, the question that is posed is, are they good for mixing? In my opinion, they're not the best for mixing when you compare them to monitors in the lineup that have bigger speaker cones like the 8s, simply because you're not going to get the same low frequency response that you are with bigger monitors. Now, of course, KRK has worked really, really hard to kind of provide producers and mix engineers with a flatter frequency response. For a long time, they had notoriously bad low end on their monitors, and it just wasn't conducive to professional mixing. Now, they've introduced the front firing ports, the Kevlar low frequency drivers, the DSP driven EQ on the back, which is available on all of the models in the Rokit lineup, and so you're going to get a much more polished sound and just a higher fidelity sound than you would have looking back at the Generation 3s. But when you compare the 5s to the 8s and the 10.3s, there's a very, very obvious difference. And of course, it's impossible to mix what you can't hear, right? And so the 5s, they don't provide that same amount of low frequency response that you might want for a professional mix. Now, there are a couple good things about the 5. I mean, for starters, they're extremely portable. So if you are someone who is in a dorm room, in an apartment, maybe someone who likes to travel a lot while you're producing or mixing, then they're wonderful. And I would highly, highly recommend grabbing a pair simply because of their portability. Otherwise, I think if you're very, very serious about mixing and you want, to be able to capture the widest frequency response possible, then you're going to want to take it a step up and get, monitors that have larger cones, larger low frequency drivers. With that being said, they do have an excellent mid-range, and they do have an excellent stereo spread, thanks to the new tweeters that were introduced. So if you are looking at the 5s for mixing, just beware that you might not get the same low end that you would expect from a pair of larger studio monitors. But for just easy kind of demos or producing, I would highly recommend them. That's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or any insights into why you think the KRK Rokit G4 5s are or are not good for mixing, please feel free to let me know in the comments. All right, take it easy.